Hey everyone, Christian Surge here at One Music Studios. I'm going to give you a quick little tutorial on how to operate the Hammond organ safely. Let's dive right in. So first, if you're going to play the Hammond organ, I would prefer that you have your socks. Socks allow you to play the pedals very nicely. If you have bare feet, talk to Joel and ask him what he wants to do. But anyway, let's get right into it. So we're going to turn the Hammond on. The first thing I want to show you is that the Hammond has two switches. These two switches are required to operate in certain ways in order to turn on. So the first one says start. You're going to hold that start switch up for about 8 seconds. And I want you to listen to the way the motor winds up. Here we go. So after about 8 seconds, you'll hear the motor wind up to its highest RPM. At that moment, you then flip the run switch while holding the start button. And then you let the start button go. You'll hear it equalize, you'll hear no more motor noise. The main motor is very, very quiet. So that's how you start it. Now, how do I know that there's going to be sound? You're also going to then look at the Leslie. The Leslie speaker will start to spin. Right here is the half moon switch. And what I would do first off is I would just flip it from choral to tremolo and just make sure that you have the motors spinning. You'll see the top rotor spinning and the bottom rotor spinning, and flip it back to choral. And that's how you adjust your speed. There's also a kick pedal down at the volume pedal here by the bottom of the Hammond organ, where you can take your heel and kick it. And what that does is that'll switch speeds for you, so if you want to keep both of your hands busy. The kick switch only works when the half moon switch is in choral. So that means slow speed. So make sure that if you're in tremolo and you're trying to flip the switch and it's not working, that's because the half moon switch needs to be set to choral. All right, so you've turned the Hammond on and the Leslie is working, you know where the switches are, you've got your socks on. Now let's go through and talk about the presets. This section over here are actually presets. The left note cancels them all, so you won't have any sound. These notes, when you hit that, the key stays down, and you can hear different sounds when you select these presets. And so you can utilize these presets. I've set them for different solos and underscores and things like that. So please feel free to explore them. The last two are the most important. The last two actually activate these 4 sets of drawbars. So you've got 4 sets of drawbars here that I can pull all the way out to show you. And those are activated by this preset and this preset, and then adversely, this preset and this preset for this manual. So we're looking at the swell manual here, and I want to show you what this does. So if we hit this preset, it activates these 2 manuals. So if I hold down the C note, you'll see that I've got the drawbar, just like on any keyboard. Now I've got full stops. You know, big Hammond sound. So now if I go to this preset, you'll notice that I don't hear any sound. So I want to pull out some of these drawbars. So you got that drawbar. So now you can set yourself different presets like this. Additionally, if you want to go down to the manual down here, you'll notice that I don't have any sound. So I've got this preset selected, which is to this set of drawbars here. And then this set of drawbars are here. Okay? Now you might be asking, what are these 2 drawbars here for? These are actually for the pedals. So I'm going to hold down a C, and you'll hear that I have 2 octaves, top octave and the lower octave. Done. Okay. So that it addresses the presets down here. Oh, and then if you want to cancel the preset, it's actually the bottom C note. So the bottom C note will cancel any preset, and you won't have any sound, and nobody will know how to make it work. So that's something to realize. Okay, so now we're going to talk about volume. You've got the volume pedal that your foot is on underneath the Hammond. What you want to do now is come over here to this section, and on the top left, you'll see you've got volume soft and normal. So let's see. And then you have vibrato for the swell manual. And then you can adjust which type of chorus or vibrato you want. That's for the swell. This is for the great manual down here. Can you hear the difference? Right? So there you go. So there's your volume section. The last section I want to show you is over here. It's called the percussion section. The percussion section is really what gives Hammond the sound of like Jimmy Smith or Martin Medinsky and Wood. I don't know how they say it now. Martin Medinsky and Wood, kind of organ trio kind of stuff. And let me just show you what it sounds like. This is percussion off, and it only works when the last preset is selected on the swell manual. So you've got to select this preset, and it only works on that preset once, and this manual. So once that's selected, you can hear this. Now listen to when I turn the percussion on. Off, on. Right? So now you can have various settings here where the percussion volume is soft, the decay is faster, and then there's a third or second harmony. So here's the third and second harmony. I just toggle between them. Oh, yep. So there you go. And that's it. Now, how do I turn off the Hammond? Super simple, one switch. You don't have to adjust any of the manuals at all. Please make sure that the choral, the half moon switch is set to choral, and just go ahead and switch the run switch to off. You'll hear the motor wind down, and that's it. All taken care of. Hi, Christian here again. You're not a Hammond player, but you are a guitar player and you want to utilize the Leslie speaker in a session. Let me show you how you can do that. So in the seat here, we've got a Leslie controller. This Leslie controller is essentially what will control the Leslie and allow you to plug in your guitar. And we'll show this a little bit closer up, but you'll be able to plug in your guitar into this 1/4-inch cable here, and the Leslie gets plugged into here. So ask Joel to help you, but he'll plug the Leslie into here and get that ready. You can plug your guitar from the preamp out of your guitar amp. That's really important. So from the preamp out of your guitar amp goes in here, and then these two switches that's the power, and you can just turn that on. You got to wait a minute because it's a tube amp. It'll warm up. And then this switches the speeds, so you can go fast or slow. And that's how you do that. Once you're done, wrap it up real nicely. Be nice to Hammond. She'll be nice to you. Put the seat down. Let me show you how to put the seat down. This is really important. It automatically locks. People want to jam it down. They don't know how to get it down. It's okay. Don't force it. It's just a little switch right here. You just pull up. It comes down. Let me try it one more time. Locks. Old instrument, 1957. Pull up. Done. Okay. Those are the basics of the Hammond. Those are the basics of the preamp. Good luck. Good luck with your sessions.